Hi, Jim Harrison coming to you from the showroom at Harrison Engines and Machine and Fast Shaft. We almost bolted this engine together and I thought, no, this is a part of the evolution of race engines. This needs to be documented. So next year will be our 20th anniversary, and we've gotten to work on a lot of cool engines over the last 20 years, and some of them I wish we would have documented. So this is one of those that a customer brought. He raced this engine in demodified production in 1967 in a 1960 Corvette. So he had an engine builder in Chicago named Ron Neal of Prototype Race Engines build a brand new 302 Chevy 1967. This is a 302 Chevy with this camshaft that he had Crowler make. So what's so special about this is that it is one of the very first roller bearing camshafts. This has a split bearing, right there's the parting line, with a snap ring holding the outside of the bearing in place. So it is a roller bearing that fits inside of the stock cam bearing. So nowadays it's common to see a 50 millimeter roller cam bearing, and on a current super stocker we don't even run a 50 millimeter roller cam bearing. We run a 60 millimeter Babbitt bearing. But this was 1967. This was where Ron Neal and Crowler Cams are a couple of people to thank for the camshafts that we have today. Without innovators doing things like this, we wouldn't have gotten to the point we're at now. So we get to build this engine, restore this engine for this customer. He's going to put it back in the Corvette, and he wanted to run more cubic inches for the street today with less compression to run on today's gas. So we have built the customer a 383. So the same cylinder heads and same camshaft are now going to go on our 383 that we've built for him. But if you look at these cylinder heads, we'll do a separate video on those. It's hard to make out here, but this says Mondello's Porting Service, LA, California. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Mondello's, but these cylinder heads deserve their own video. So we'll do that next. Now, on top of this, feeding this camshaft and cylinder heads, is this tunnel ram that was one of the very first Edelbrock tunnel rams. The carburetors are new, but the intake is the original intake manifold. So we are going to have an engine that will run 11 seconds in the quarter mile, which is what it ran in 1968 in that 1960 Corvette. He ran 11 seconds in the quarter mile in demodified production. So today we call this camshaft a street camshaft, but back in the day there was 3 camshafts. There was stock, 3/4, and full race. So we could have ground him a new camshaft and saved this, but this is actually going to work perfectly for what we're doing. So here at Fast Shaft, we will take your cylinder heads, flow them, put that into a proprietary computer program, and come out with the perfect camshaft for your application. Whether it's a street, drag racing, circle track, pulling truck, whatever it is, we can spec out a camshaft for you. So we came up with a camshaft that would work really good with this engine, and then we put this original camshaft in the block, put the degree wheel on it, and made a cam card of what these specs are, and it was almost identical to what I would have spec'd out for a street camshaft. So in 1967, Crowler ground this camshaft to 623 lift, 296, 308 advertised duration, 259, 263 duration at 50 thousandths with a 104 intake center line. And that worked really good in 1967. It's going to work good today. If we were doing a race engine today, this would have almost 1 inch of lift. So there is a lot that has happened on camshafts since 1967, but this is where it all started. This is a piece of evolution here. So we wanted to show everybody. I hope everybody thinks it's as cool as what I think it is. And if you do, give me a comment, like and subscribe, and we're gonna make some more videos like this. So tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see more camshaft videos? Do you want to see more cylinder head videos? More crankshaft balancing videos? Just let me know. Thanks.